me, walking and playing. I'm playing the GameSphere.
Now, on Drake and Josh, what they did to make the wireless Battlepad was they took a clear green Nintendo 64 controller and I think just like cut the wire off of it. Now, this isn't a real Nintendo 64 controller. This is a third-party Nintendo 64 controller that I am going to be using. And this is a wireless Nintendo 64 controller. Also third-party, I believe by the same company, but who knows. So my plan is to take the innards of this and put it in here. So I hopefully will be able to make this work, but we'll see. Oh, before I get too far into this, I was gonna test to prove that this one works. I'm gonna play one level of Mario 64 just to make sure it's not like the input control or the input lag isn't too much. So far it seems pretty good. Sorry if it's like blurry on the screen. The point of this video is not the Mario 64 gameplay. It is the Battlepad, but trust me, I'm playing Mario 64. If you guys want like more regular gaming content from me, let me know, because I like gaming. I'll probably be doing a lot of gaming on my GameSphere once it's done. Whoops! I did it! So now I'm gonna take the innards out of this one. Wish me luck. I don't want my feet in the shot. Dan moment. I don't know a ton about the lore of Drake and Josh beyond the GameSphere. That was a little before my time, but it still aired during my childhood. I grew up with a lot of, like, iCarly. I think Drake and Josh and iCarly exist in the same universe, but also there's episodes of iCarly where they're watching Drake and Josh. Because there are characters from Drake and Josh who show up as, like, cameos in iCarly, but also, like, there's episodes where they're watching Drake and Josh on iCarly. So it is both an in-universe show and it's things that happened for real. Alright. All the screws are out of the bottom of this. Alright. There are some extra buttons on that one, which, that might end up being an issue, but I think I'm gonna be able to work around them. Oh, I heard a snap. I hope I didn't break anything. I think everything worked out on taking the innards out of that one. Alright. So I'm curious as to how well this will work. Because I think there's stuff in the thing. I don't know. I'll show you as I figure this out. I hope I don't electrocute myself with this one. This one didn't have a warning, but also this one, I don't know if there's a way to take the battery out of it without taking it apart. You know, if there was a wireless green N64 controller that was the right shape, that would have made this a whole lot easier, but I couldn't find one, so I'm making one. Alright, so I've gotten into the innards of the wireless one. I think that orange thing is the battery. And thankfully it is coated with a thing, so hopefully I don't die. I don't think I'm going. Well, one day, but I don't plan for that to be for at least another 150 years or so. I hope I don't break this. And I hope I don't die. One of those is a priority more than the other. Okay. I'm gonna need to get these out. I should have had these last time. There's probably a better way for me to do this. Don't know what it is. I'm nervous about messing up because this is the wireless Battlepad for the GameSphere, and So I just realized I wasn't filming for a few minutes. I don't think anything important happened during that time, but I think I did mention that the innards of these two controllers are different, so I'm going to need to figure that out. I may need to do a little more research and come back to this later. Might do some work off camera. I don't know. So, I did some work off screen, and by that I mean I've pretty much finished the wireless Battlepad. I think being on camera was making me a little bit nervous for this one, because this one required a lot more, like, precise things that I could mess up permanently if I messed it up. With the sphere itself emptying out the original electronics, that wasn't as difficult for me, because that was just stuff that, pretty much only stuff that I was removing with a screwdriver. But with this, there were a few parts, like, hold on, I'm gonna take this part out. With this, that's like the sync button to synchronize it, because this is like a Bluetooth controller. The green controller did not originally have a part that had a hole here, but I needed a hole there, so I had to, like, kind of cut a hole there. Could have asked someone for a drill, but I didn't. Oh well. Anyway, it's done now, and what this is, you might notice that this is a Type-C charging port. That's how the wireless controller charges, and so that's where the antenna on the wireless Battlepad was in the show. So what I did is I got some of these. You can barely tell what these are. This is several very short Type-C extenders. There's like 4 of them in here, and I have them connected to that. And originally, I was hoping that it would just plug into the end and it would be able to charge that way. But it's not able to do that, so I just have it here as the antenna when I'm not charging it. I had to, like, hollow out a bunch of stuff here from the green controller, because this is where, like, the motor with the rumble feature was on the wireless controller. So that's kind of exposed right now, which, isn't the best, but it works. And, since I finished most of this off camera, I'm going to take the time now to play test it again. I'm going to play another Mario 64 level with the newly constructed wireless Battlepad. And I'm going to walk around while I game. Because that's what I do on the GameSphere, walking and playing the GameSphere. I didn't mention this in my first video, but I actually have the same birthday as Drake Bell, June 27th. Whoop, I was paying too much attention over here. But yeah, I have the same birthday as the guy who's walking and playing the GameSphere. It's not very convenient to walk around while playing Mario 64. But as far as a demonstration of a functional wireless Battlepad, I think this is pretty good. So I'm going to Whomp's Fortress, and I'm going to fight the Whomp King. They remade this level in Mario Galaxy 2, and I think this level is, like, a little more iconic than Bob-omb Battlefield, almost, and that's why they chose this level instead of the first level. But I don't know. I don't want to fall into off of this. To remind you, what I did was I took the innards of the wireless controller and then put them into a wired green controller's shell. So I had to deal with a lot of electronics there, and I think I managed to have it work out pretty well. You build our road, or we build your roads. We pave your houses. I recorded the first half of this video like a year ago. I recorded the first half of this video before the election, Which election? I'll never tell you. Here we go. Walking around with the wireless Battlepad, walking and playing the GameSphere. That is the end of part 2 of my GameSphere video. The wireless Battlepad complete. It took me almost a year to finish this part because I kept procrastinating. Hopefully part 3 does not take that long. Make sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to support me. Maybe give me some money on Buy Me a Coffee if you'd like to support me with money. I'd really appreciate that. And, you know, I'll see you later. Hopefully with part 3 soon. Alright. I'm gonna play some GameSphere.